Good evening to all of you, dear aspirants. Good evening, Kumar Parshuram ji. It's 8:30, and you may ask me that why it is 8:30, 7:30 to 8:30. So, dear aspirants, you all know that Euro football match is going on, and today there was a match between Czechoslovakia and Scotland. Czechoslovakia and Scotland. That's why I extended this time. So due to Euro football match, today I am coming at 8:30. Tomorrow there is very important match between France and Germany. France and Germany. So once again I will think about if that match will be telecasted at 6:30. 6:30, then we will be attending our class at 8:30. So due to Euro football match, because that is very, very important, most entertaining during this COVID period. So, yes, Anandji, good evening. Very good evening to all of you. And so Seema Yadav, good evening. So let us start with the today's session. And dear aspirants, today's session is very, very important with respect to the upcoming prelims examination, because I have selected only 10 questions, and almost all questions are very, very important. They are very, very important timeless questions. You may note it down with respect to your prelims examination 2022 as well as this year's prelims examination that is going to be held on October the 10th. So let us start with, here is question number 1, and please concentrate. With reference to the interior structure of earth, पृथ्वी का जो भीतरी बनावट है, संरचना है पृथ्वी का, रमन कुमार, good evening. So this question relates to the very internal structure, interior structure of the earth. With reference to the interior structure of the earth, consider the following statements, CTFS. So we have only 2 statements. Sushant Saurabh, good evening. Good evening, Sushant ji. After a long, long time, and I think you might be seeing that very match, Czechoslovakia and Scotland. So due to that very Euro football match, today I am coming at 8:30. So, and tomorrow there is very important match between France and Germany. So the 2 statements are, number 1, molten iron in the core is responsible for Earth's magnetic field. जो पृथ्वी का जो चुंबकीय क्षेत्र है, क्या उसके लिए मोल्टेन आयरन, जो पिघला हुआ लौह है, इन द कोर, जो बिल्कुल कोर में है, तो वो क्या उसके लिए उत्तरदायी है. और सेकेंड स्टेटमेंट, अर्थ्स मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज ग्रेजुअली बिकमिंग वीकर विथ टाइम. पृथ्वी का जो चुंबकीय क्षेत्र है वो समय के अनुसार कमजोर हो रहा है. तो ये 2 स्टेटमेंट है, और आपको ये दोनों का दोनों स्टेटमेंट पृथ्वी के संरचना से संबंधित है. इट रिलेट्स टू द इंटीरियर. प्रियंका सिंह, गुड इवनिंग. सो इट रिलेट्स टू द इंटीरियर स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द अर्थ, एंड यू हैव टू अप्लाई योर माइंड which of the statement given above is are correct. A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. So dear aspirants, what is your answer? You may easily find the answer if you have gone through this this very geography chapter, that is the and this relates to the NCERT book class 6. So here is the answer. Both the options are correct. So C is the answer. The internal structure of the earth is divided into concentric shells, an outer silicate solid crust, a highly viscous asthenosphere and solid mantle, a liquid outer core and a solid inner core. The earth's core is gradually cooling down over time, and eventually it will solidify completely. Since the earth's magnetic field, which protects the atmosphere and biosphere from harmful radiation, is generated by molten iron in the core, the solidification of the core will gradually diminish the Earth's magnetic field. Hence, both the statements are correct. So, here in this question number one of today, okay, we find that the answer is C. So, now let us move to question number two of the day, CTFS once again, and we have three statements in this MCQ. Consider the following statement. Number one, India ranks fourth in the world in terms of wind energy installed capacity. What is wind energy? Dear aspirants, पवन ऊर्जा, पवन ऊर्जा. So क्या भारत पूरे विश्व में चौथा स्थान रखता है? द सेकेंड स्टेटमेंट, द स्टेट ऑफ तमिलनाडु लीड्स इन द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ विंड एनर्जी इन इंडिया. भारत में तमिलनाडु राज्य जो है वो पवन ऊर्जा उत्पादन के क्षेत्र में सर्वोपरि है, यानी अग्रणी है. और थर्ड स्टेटमेंट, अंडर पेरिस एग्रीमेंट इंडिया हैज प्लेस्ड ए टारगेट ऑफ 100 gigawatts GW of wind energy generation by 2022. So this way, this is very very important. क्या 2022 तक पेरिस एग्रीमेंट के अंतर्गत भारत ने ऐसा वादा किया है, निर्णय किया है, दृढ़ निश्चय किया है कि वो 100 गीगावाट तक पवन ऊर्जा जनरेट करेगा, उत्पादित करेगा. तो ये तीन स्टेटमेंट है. विच ऑफ दी स्टेटमेंट गिवन अबव इज आर करेक्ट? और इनमें से कौन से जो कथन है, स्टेटमेंट है, वो करेक्ट है? यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट. ए 1 2 ओनली, बी 2 ओनली, सी बोथ 2 3 एंड डी इज 1 2 3. सो डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट. कुमार परशुराम जी बताएं इसका आंसर क्या होगा. सो इफ यू नो, प्लीज टेल मी व्हाट इज द आंसर. Please tell me what is the answer. So what is the answer? 2 3. So Anand ji is telling 2 3. C is correct, but 3 is not correct. There is no such pledge. There is no such pledge by India that the target of 100 gigawatts of wind energy is going to be generated by 2022. ये कोई वादा इंडिया के द्वारा या दृढ़ निश्चय या निश्चय नहीं किया गया है. सो आवर आंसर शुड बी ए. फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट, इंडिया रैंक्स फोर्थ इन द वर्ल्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ विंड एनर्जी इंस्टॉल्ड कैपेसिटी. डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, यू मे राइट इट इन योर नोटबुक. भारत चौथा स्थान रखता है पवन ऊर्जा उत्पादित करने वाले देशों में, और तमिलनाडु भारत में सबसे अधिक पवन ऊर्जा उत्पादित करता है. ये दो कथन सही है, तो ये आपके नोटबुक में जाने चाहिए. डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, हियर कम्स द क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 ऑफ द डे. CTFS, consider the following statement related to locust infestation. Locust infestation, they originate in Rajasthan as desert, provide the perfect bare ground for laying eggs. अब ये टिड्डी, लोकस्ट का मतलब क्या हुआ? टिड्डी. तो ये टिड्डी दल फसलों को परेशान करता है. ये राजस्थान में ये सबसे व्यापक रूप से होता है. सो दिस क्वेश्चन रिलेट्स टू लोकस्ट इन्फेस्टेशन. तो उनके बारे में, तो ये पहला कथन क्या कहता है कि ये इनका जो जन्म है, इनकी जो उत्पत्ति है वो राजस्थान के मरुभूमि डेजर्ट्स में होती है, क्योंकि वहां पर इनको अंडे देने के लिए पर्याप्त जगह जमीन मिल जाती है. दे ओरिजिनेट इन राजस्थान एज डेजर्ट्स प्रोवाइड द परफेक्ट बेयर ग्राउंड फॉर लेइंग एग्स. This is a statement number 1. Dear aspirants, statement number 2, the rainfall in these regions will produce enough green vegetation to enable both egg laying and hopper development. अब ये जो इस क्षेत्र में जो रेनफॉल वर्षापात है, तो उसे क्या होता है? ग्रीन वेजिटेशन, हरा भरा जो है, हरियाली, तो वो अंडा देने में और फिर उसको विकसित करने में काफी मददगार होता है. तो अंजलि साहब, गुड इवनिंग. यस, आई वाज वेटिंग फॉर यू एंक्ससली. सो हियर इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. सो वी आर डिस्कसिंग द थर्ड स्टेटमेंट ऑफ क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. In India, Ministry of Earth Sciences is responsible for monitoring, survey and control of desert locust. क्या भारत में जो अर्थ साइंसेस पृथ्वी विज्ञान मंत्रालय है, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ अर्थ साइंसेज, वो क्या उत्तरदायी होता है? लोकस्ट, डेजर्ट लोकस्ट, मरुभूमि के टिड्डी दल को नियंत्रित करने में, मॉनिटर, उन्हें सर्वेक्षित करने, सर्वे, पर्यवेक्षित करने, कंट्रोल, नियंत्रित करने में क्या वो मंत्रालय रिस्पॉन्सिबल है? यस स्प्रिया जी, आप भी आ गई। एक्चुअली आई वाज एंक्ससली वेटिंग फॉर यू, ऑल ऑफ यू। सो गुड इवनिंग। सो ये तीन स्टेटमेंट में आपको बताना है कि सही क्या है। ए 1 to 1ली, बी 2 3 1ली, सी 1 3 1ली, एंड डी 1 2 3. It means all the statements are correct. So, dear aspirants, here in this MCQ, what is your answer? What should be your answer? Let me know. Let me know. So, एक बार फिर से हम इसको पढ़ेंगे. They originate in Rajasthan as desert, provide the perfect bare ground for laying eggs. Second statement, the rainfall in these regions will produce enough green vegetation to enable both egg laying and hopper development. क्या ये सही है? और तीसरा, in India, Ministry of Earth Sciences is responsible for monitoring, survey and control of desert locust. So Anand ji is telling 2 3 is correct. So his answer is but once again the third statement I doubt, because Ministry of Earth Sciences is not correct. Ministry of Earth Sciences is not correct because it relates to agriculture. That's why Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare is the department responsible for monitoring, survey and control of desert locusts. So yes, correct. Ispriha ji, your answer is correct. A should be the answer. A, that is first statement and second statement are correct. So let us find it once again. Originate in Rajasthan in deserts, that is the locust infestation. The question relates to locust infestation, and the first statement, it originate in Rajasthan at desert, provide the perfect bare ground for laying eggs. Then the second statement, the rainfall in these regions will produce enough green vegetation to enable both egg laying and hopper development. So both these statements are correct, and the ministry regarding the responsible ministry, that is Earth Sciences, this statement is not correct. The responsibility for the monitoring, survey and controlling, that goes to Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. Now let us see question number 4 of the day. Dear aspirants, which of the following are marine protected areas in India? Marine, MARINE. Dear aspirants, please write it in your notebook. Marine protected areas in India. Now we have got 3 options in this MCQ. Wildlife Sanctuary, PT, PITTI. You should write it WLS. Wildlife Sanctuary. Wildlife Sanctuary, WLS, PT, PITTI. Then the second one, Wildlife Sanctuary, Coringa, CORINGA. And the third one, Wildlife Sanctuary, Garhimatha. So GAHIRMATHA. Gahir Matha. So Gahir Matha. So these are 3 WLS, and you have to find out which are or is marine protected areas in India. So you have to select the correct answer once again. So what is the answer? Yes, in the meantime, Priyanka Singh has also sent 1-2 of the previous questions. So thanks. This is the correct answer. Now, please concentrate on this question number 4th of the day, and you have to find out A 1 2 3, B 1 2 1ly, C 1 1ly, and D 2 3 1ly. So what is the answer of question number 4? So dear aspirants, you have to find out the answer of question number 4, and according to me, okay, why should I say according to me? Let me wait for your response. So Ispriha ji is writing 1-2. It means Gahir Matha, C has excluded, but the right answer is A 1 2 3. All the options are correct. So all the 3, that is WLS PT, WLS Coringa, and WLS Gahir Matha, these are marine protected areas in India. So Anjalisa, one you should not leave. So our answer should be A, 1, 2, 3. All these WLSPT, Koringa, and Gahirmatha are marine protected areas in India. Yes, Priyanka ji, correct. So let us move to the next. This is the question number 5 of the day. Isostatic equilibrium is an ideal state where the crust and mantle would settle in absence of disturbing forces. So this question relates to geography segment. Which of the following forces can disturb the equilibrium? तो ये कौन सा फोर्स होगा? 1 माउंटेन बिल्डिंग, बी ग्लेशिएशन, सी volcanism, and 4 sedimentation. So these are the four options. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A 1 3 only, B 2 3 only, C 1 4 only, and D 1 2 3 4. So dear aspirants, you have to concentrate once again, and you have to find out the answer. So isostatic equilibrium. If you have not read this chapter, you should read it. Isostatic equilibrium is an ideal state where the crust and mantle would settle in absence of disturbing forces. Ispriha ji is answering D, and all the options are correct. D is the correct answer. I don't know how far. Okay. So your understanding is great. Mountain building, glaciation, volcanism, and sedimentation. All these options are correct. Yes, Priyanka ji, your answer is also correct. So now I am changing the segment. So here you will find a question related to GS paper 2. GS paper 2 with reference to International Criminal Court, ICC, with reference to WRT, okay, International Criminal Court, consider the following statement, and we have 3 statements, very small one. First statement, it is the world's first permanent international criminal court. Is it correct? You have to find out. It is the world's first permanent international court. Then the second statement, it is non-UN organization. So it has got no relationship with UN. You have to find out whether it is correct or not. Now the third statement, its judgments can be appealed against. क्या इनके जो न्यायाधीश हैं, judgments, उनका अपील होगा? So these are the 3 statements. Which of the statements given above is are correct? A 1 2 only, B 3 only, C 2 3 only, and D 1 2 3. So dear aspirants, you have to find out what is the answer of this MCQ. Okay, so you have to find out whether this is the first permanent international criminal court. So Ispriha ji 1, and Anand ji is answering 1, but second statement is also correct. It is non-UN organization, and the third statement is not correct. Yes, Priyanka Singh, your answer is correct. So our answer should be A. Our answer should be A. That is 1 2. 1 and 2 statements are correct. ICC, International Criminal Court. ICC, International Criminal Court, is the world's first permanent international criminal court. विश्व का पहला अंतरराष्ट्रीय अपराध न्यायालय है, और दूसरा ये यूएन, नॉन यूएन, मतलब संयुक्त राष्ट्र संघ से पृथक है, उससे कोई संबंध नहीं है. इट इज ए नॉन यूएन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, और इसके जजमेंट का अपील होता है. ये तीसरा स्टेटमेंट सही नहीं है, इसलिए हमारा आंसर 1 2, दैट इज ए इज आवर आंसर. अब 7वां जो क्वेश्चन है, क्वेश्चन 7th ऑफ द डे. प्लीज कॉन्सेंट्रेट डियर एस्पिरेंट्स. ये मैचिंग है, एंड यू विल फाइंड दैट इन यूपीएससी प्रीलिम्स एग्जामिनेशन you may find several questions related to matching in all segments. Take for example history, geography, environment. Okay, you may find it. So here is a question related to geography segment with reference to the occurrences of minerals across India. Consider the following pairs. इन जो पेयर हैं इनको आपको सुमेलित करना है, और पेयर क्या है? मिनरल्स, माइन. ये खनिज हैं और उनके खदान कहां पे है? 1 कॉपर, Khetri, Khetri. 2, aluminium, Balaghat. And 3, iron ore, Guru Mahisani. Guru Mahisani. You should write it Gurumahishani. Guru Mahisani. And 4, manganese. Manganese and mine place, Panch Pat Mali Hills. Panch Pat Mali Hills. Mali. Panch Pat Mali Hills. So you have to find out the correct pair. So which of the pair given above are correctly matched? A 1 2 3 only, B 2 4 only, C 1 3 only, and D 1 2 3 4. चारों का चारों क्या ये सही है? So dear aspirants, you have to concentrate and you have to find out the correct answer. कौन इसमें सही सही है? तो आइए आपको बता ही देते हैं. कॉपर खेतरी, ये तो बिल्कुल सही है, आपने पढ़ा होगा. सो 1 इज करेक्टली मैच्ड. यहां देखें, अब अल्युमिनियम बालाघाट में बिल्कुल नहीं है. बालाघाट में क्या है? बालाघाट में मैग्नीज है. सो ये जो है बिल्कुल ही रॉन्ग है. तो अब आपको उत्तर मिल गया. अल्युमिनियम चूंकि ये पंच पटमली हिल्स में है और मैग्नीज बालाघाट में है, तो आवर आंसर शुड बी 1 and 3. आवर आंसर शुड बी 1 and 3. सो सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. कॉपर खेतरी और आयरन ओर गुरु मही सानी. तो इस तरह से आपका उत्तर ये होना चाहिए. सो डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, I think you must have written it in your notebook regarding. So such way you have to ensure your practice. आपको अपना काफी. Now here comes one more question, and this is the typical style of UPSC. 1 3 4. Oh. 4 is not there, Anjali sir. So Priyanka Singh, C should be the answer. 1 and 3 are correctly matched, and aluminium Panchpat Malihil and manganese Balaghat. Okay, so dear aspirants, here is the typical question of UPSC. संघ लोक सेवा आयोग के की जो प्रारंभिक परीक्षा होती है उसके अनुरूप ये एक प्रश्न. These are immature soils. अब आपको पकड़ना है कि ये कौन सी मिट्टी है. Okay, so you have to decipher. 1 3. Yes, Anjali. Very good. Excellent. So now concentrate this question. On this question, these are immature soils which overlie the Vindhyan sandstones and Ladakh cells. तो 2 एरिया इसका बताया गया कि वहां की ये मिट्टी है. Now you have to decipher, you have to find out वो मिट्टी का नाम क्या है. मिट्टी का नाम हम बताएंगे विकल्प में, 4 मिट्टी का नाम. So पहले तो ये प्रकृति पर you have to concentrate. So these are immature soils which overlie the Vindhyan sandstones and Ladakh cells. Their color ranges from light yellow to deep brown. हल्का पीला और deep brown with a thickness of 7 to 15 cm. 7 से 15 cm सेंटीमीटर thickness, मोटाई. These soils contain 35% or more by volume of rock fragments, cobbles, gravel, and laterite concretions or iron stones within shallow depth. So which of the following soils is best described? तो ये जो विवरण हुआ वो किस soil से मिलता है? You have to find out. Okay? So A, peaty soil, Peaty. B, skeletal soil. C, alluvial soil, ये तो हो नहीं सकता है. एंड D, black soil, ये भी नहीं हो सकता है. तो C और D तो चला गया. अब बचा A और B. Dear aspirants, B should be the answer according to me. B should be the answer. अब आपका उत्तर क्या है? क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 का आप बताएंगे. What is your answer? So according to me, skeletal soil should be the answer. So B should be the answer in this. So not mere. Okay, understanding of the context you have to conceptualize while preparing for the UPSC type of examination. So B is the correct answer. Spriha ji and Priyanka ji both are correct. Now here comes question number 9 of the day. Parsuram ji is also correct. So question number 9 of the day, with reference to India's biodiversity, okay, Ario colon ERI, please write. I will speak so slowly. So ERIOCAULON. Okay, Ario colon. Okay, Parvi se phalum, PARVICEPHALUM. So this is one word, Ario colon, okay, Parvicephalum. Now the second one, Ario colon Karavalnij, spelling KARARAVALENSE. And the third one, Ardisia, ARDISIA, Ardisia Rama Swami, RAMASWAMII. Recently seen in the news. अब ये बताना है कि ये क्या स्पेसीज है. आर स्पेसीज ऑफ ए बर्ड्स, बी रेप्टाइल्स, सी प्लांट्स एंड डी एम्फीबियंस. So dear aspirants, you should be cautious enough while preparing for UPSC examination. This is the pattern. Okay, this is the pattern of asking questions. So these three species were recently in the news, and you have to find out, okay, the very relationship, okay, whether they relate to birds, reptiles, plants, or amphibians. So what is your answer? Are you able to decipher? Plant, Anjali Shah is saying, and Anjali Shah is correct, and Anjali Shah is correct. Okay, so scientists from, let me explain, scientists from Agrakar Research Institute Pune, okay, AGHARKAR, Agakar, okay, plant, yes, Parsuram ji, Pune discover 2 new species. So this way, this is the answer to question number 9. And now comes the concluding question of the day, that is question number 10. In the context of environmental protection, the Waigani Convention deals with, now spelling WAIGANI, Waigani Convention, WAIGANI. So this is very simple. A ocean acidification, जो समुद्र खारापन हो रहा है, क्या उससे संबंधित है? It relates to ocean acidification, अम्लीय. What is the Hindi of acidification? अम्लीय. B, ozone depleting substances. C, wildlife protection, and D, hazardous wastes. तो अब ये बताना है कि ये जो इन्वायरमेंटल प्रोटेक्शन के लिए वैगनी कन्वेंशन हुआ था, उसका किससे संबंध है? ओके, ओशन एसिडिफिकेशन से, ओजोन डिप्लेटिंग सब्सटेंसेस से, वाइल्ड लाइफ प्रोटेक्शन से, क्या जंगली जीव जंतुओं की सुरक्षा से, या हजार्डस वेस्ट से? सो यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द आंसर. अंजलि शाह इज टेलिंग हजार्डस वेस्ट एंड सी इज करेक्ट. वैगनी कन्वेंशन dealt with hazardous wastes. So this is the correct answer. बिल्कुल ये सही आपने दिया है. और इसमें अंजलि आपको एक संक्षेप में, नॉट ओनली अंजलि बट एवरी शुड राइट इन नोटबुक HSMD. व्हाट इज द फुल फॉर्म ऑफ HSMD? Hazardous Substances Management Division. Okay, yes, Ispriha ji, you are also correct. Hazardous Substances Management Division, HSMD, okay, is the nodal point within the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change for management of chemical emergencies and hazardous substances. So this is what to know. आपको बिल्कुल जानना चाहिए इस बात को जब आप यूपीएससी की तैयारी कर रहे हैं कि hazardous substances management division, HSMD, ये किसके, कौन से मंत्रालय में है? So it comes under Ministry of Environment, फॉरेस्ट एंड सीसी क्लाइमेट चेंज। ओके, तो ये रासायनिक जो कचड़े हैं, जो जो वेस्ट है, तो उसका ये मैनेजमेंट करते हैं। तो ये एक आपको बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट था, जिसको कि आपको जानना जरूरी था। सो डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, आज हम लोगों ने वी हैव कंप्लीटेड Basel Convention is also for hazardous waste. Yes, so स्पृहा जी, यू आर बिल्कुल आपने सही बताया है। एंड नॉट ओनली बेसल कन्वेंशन बट रोटरडैम कन्वेंशन, स्टॉकहोम कन्वेंशन, ये भी दोनों यानी तीनों और एक वैगनी, ये चार जो हैं वो वेस्ट से, हजार्डस वेस्ट से संबंधित है। Okay, if you are telling about the Basel Convention, you should also know Rotterdam, then Stockholm, and Wageni, which we have just discussed. So this way, dear aspirants, we have completed 10 questions, very important questions with respect to our UPSC prelims examination. So this is now it's 9 p.m. exactly. So we have spent 30 minutes. So let us say, okay, let us depart and say good night. So good night to all of you, and thank you for joining me today. So it's bye bye from me.